guys, I'm a runner here, just out doing a nice easy 1 hour, so you can probably see in my watch 22 minutes or so. Just I only have my watch set to time, no interest in heart rate, no real interest in pace. This is just an easy jog. So that's my 5th kilometre in running 4:47, which is around about 7:35 pace. So okay, this morning I'm gonna call this running the running talk, and if you like this format, you might let me know in the comments below. Each time we do a weekly running talk, I ask you to put any comments below what you'd like to talk about or what questions you would have, and hopefully I'll answer them. So this morning I want to talk about my background, and also talking about the Great Limerick Marathon, which will be coming up the 1st or 2nd of May. Mostly played soccer throughout my younger years, if you want to call it that. I will play for a lot of different clubs locally in Limerick. Sorry. So again, I'm 34. I kind of retired, hung up the soccer boots and such, and I've always been to play marathons casually for charity in Milford Hospice, our local hospice here. And so I met a friend of mine, Joe Chalk, and I told him I was running 3:06, 3:07 for the marathon. He was kind of impressed with that, and trying to break 3 hours was a bit of a myth for me at that point in time. So I spoke to Joe, and he said you need to get in some long runs. So I gave up the soccer, focus on a better training program, and I ran some nice 20-mile runs, slightly hilly routes as well. And in 2005 I would have been 34. I think it's 2005, maybe 2004. I ran 2:48 for the marathon, which is a massive PB. So that's part of my background. But the main reason I'm talking this morning is, if there's anybody out there who is looking to run the Great Limerick Marathon, for a number of years now I've been pacing the sub 3 hour. I'm mainly talking here about runners who want to PB and get under that elusive 3 hours. So you're talking about 4:15 is the pace that I would hold for sub 3 hour. 4:17 per kilometre will squeeze you in with maybe like 10 seconds to spare, but you don't want that, because from experience marathon distances are always slightly long, so that 2 seconds per kilometre equates to about 1 minute and 20 seconds, and that is a nice buffer when you're coming into the last maybe half a kilometre and you know you're going to break 3 hours. It's a fantastic feeling, a nice New Year's resolution, and a nice goal to set yourself. Ideally you want a sub 125 half is what I recommend, that based on fitness levels and putting in those longer runs. 10k, sub 38 10k would be the benchmark I would use. Now, it's not written in stone. You know, there are people now probably will comment below and say, oh, my PB for 10k was 39.50, but there are exceptions. But the rule of thumb I use as a fitness guide is sub 38 10k and sub 125 half. Now if you can get down to those kind of times, you're heading in the right direction, you know. Mileage wise, yeah, it is important to build mileage. Why do we do that? Just to build strength, leg strength. So an example of that would be, you might have a 16-mile run deep in, so around halfway through your training block, and probably, so we're talking about 16 miles, 26k run, so we probably would do a nice 6k warm up, warm into it, and then we might do a nice 12k progression down to race pace, and then we would have about 8k just pulling back down to the easy pace finish. And what we do is I'd move that deeper into your run, so the next time you run we will move it into deeper into the half marathon, maybe 4 weeks out, 5 weeks out, where you'll do a really hard half marathon and see where your fitness is. And ideally at that point in time, training going well, you smash that 125 and build the confidence from 5 weeks out, and really taper well and run a sub 3 hour marathon. So again guys, thanks for the support. You know, I started this channel probably 3 months ago, in reality 2.5 months ago, and hit a mini milestone here a few days ago, went over 100 subscribers, so that's great. It's great I'm getting some feedback, people are enjoying the videos, and hopefully there'll be more educational videos as we go forward. And again, if you're interested, leave a comment below, I'll get back to you. So again, sub 3 hour. Also, if you're, it doesn't have to be the marathon, if you're looking to PB for 10k, you know, training plans for that as well. If you have any New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals, leave a comment below. And again, wish you all a happy, safe New Year's Eve. Enjoy the celebrations if you can have some. And here's to a better 2022. And let's hope this Omicron and Corona decide to leave and never come back. You know, so it's been tough for 2 years for everybody, but that's why running has become even more important. People need to get out, find their space. Let us know as well your achievements this year, what your biggest running achievement was, whether it was a PB or whether you came back from a long-term injury. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and if you could, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, wherever that is. I'm still learning. Much appreciated, and again, thanks again to everyone.